Hello and welcome to another edition of True Talk. Today we are filming again at home. We are on our balcony here at the house. So welcome to our home and hope you enjoy the balcony and the nice view that you can't really see very clearly. This edition of True Insights, the written newsletter, was about mechanisms. How important it is to have a mechanism in place when you are trying to change or when you are trying to develop a habit. So if you go and you read the True Insights, you'll see that I explain in the newsletter that we have, there's a model that you go through. There's a process you go through. First, you become aware of something you want to change or something you want to develop. So you have an awareness phase, and then you have a motivation phase, like, okay, this is something I need to change. It's hurting me, or this is something I want to develop because it'll make me better. So you have a motivation phase next. After that, then you have to have some sort of way of enabling yourself to do it. You have to have the ability to change or to develop this new thing or this new habit. So once you get there, you're already doing pretty well. You're aware of something that needs to change or develop. You are motivated. You have researched how to get it done. So you have a sense of, you have the capability and you have a sense of how to do it. Now what you need in order to really make it happen is you need a mechanism. Now, a mechanism is a really simple concept. It's just some way to remind yourself to do the things that you want to do, or to not do the things that you want to stop doing. So for me, in the newsletter, I wrote about my Buddha bracelet, which I'm wearing today as a habit, and what that reminds me of. I also have some examples from coaching. So I coached a guy a long time ago who wanted to stop pointing out flaws in people's work and wanted to start encouraging them and really recognizing them. So what he did was he created a little reminder card that he laminated and put in his pocket, and it had these two words on the card: praise first. So he wanted to remind himself with this mechanism to praise people before he said anything about how it could improve as a senior leader. Someone else that I coached went and she was working on listening. She was a weak listener. She wasn't present in conversation. And she was a senior leader and she wanted to get better at listening. So she went and had a bracelet made, a very beautiful bracelet. And then on the inside of the bracelet, she had a couple of words carved, which were basically, listen attentively. Something like that. I've actually forgotten. It's been so long, but it was a listening bracelet, and she wore that bracelet every day. I have a couple other Buddha bracelets, like this one here. This one was given to me by my sister-in-law and has a special meaning for me. And I wear it on certain occasions to remind myself of certain things as a mechanism. And then one more example is some people will use something written, like with detail, to help them focus on the behavior they want and to avoid the behavior that they want to avoid. So for that purpose, at True Development a while ago, we created a template called the Self-Management Map. And here is mine from a couple of years ago. I was working on my, I call it the Arrogance Project, but I was being harsh on myself. It was really just about being open to feedback and listening to people around me and not thinking that because I have a certain degree of success that I'm too great to improve. And so I had behaviors I wanted to manifest, and then behaviors that I wanted to avoid, all written down, and then some things that would trigger me here on the bottom. Posted it on my wall at the office, and you can see the tape maybe here. I also have a copy of it here in the home office. So the office and the home office. Right on the wall, my mechanism to remind me to be open to feedback and to stay humble no matter how successful I may feel. Hopefully this is helpful to you. Encourage you to think about the things that you're trying to change or the habits you're trying to develop and come up with your own mechanism. It'll really help you to achieve what you want to achieve. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.